Chapter 364, I'm being split open. It was a dazzling silver talisman engraved with a bolt of lightning. It fluctuated as if it was alive, emitting a power that made his heart palpitate. Song Shi directly aimed the Nine Heavens Thunder Talisman at the Sky Demon Saint and activated it. Boom! A radius of 500 kilometers instantly lit up. In a brilliant light, a huge lightning dragon descended from the sky and landed on the Sky Demon Saint. This lightning dragon seemed to have descended from the Nine Heavens. It was terrifyingly fast and landed in front of the Sky Demon Saint in a flash. Damn it! The Sky Demon Saint sensed danger and instinctively dodged, but he was locked onto by the talisman. The lightning dragon swayed its tail slightly and changed its direction, instantly striking the Sky Demon Saint. Space shattered, and lightning bloomed in the sky. The Sky Demon Saint's demonic flames shattered, and his defense was broken. His body was blasted to the ground uncontrollably, creating a huge pit. Dust mixed with gravel soared into the sky and continuously spread in all directions. There were dense electric snakes in the surroundings, making it look like lightning was destroying the world. What happened? In the direction of the Imperial City, many people were stunned by the impact. Just now, there seemed to be the aura of the laws of thunder rippling. The purgatory demonic furnace widened its eyes and looked at the spot where the Sky Demon Saint had been struck. Although the commotion just now had only been for a moment, it had still sensed some fluctuations. At their level, they had already come into contact with the power of the laws of nature. As numinous treasures, they contained an aura of laws of nomological power. Otherwise, how could they be so powerful? However, the aura of the nomological laws this time did not come from the Sky Demon Saint. Instead, it came from a third party. It was probably due to an accident happening. Could something have happened to the Sky Demon Saint? How is that possible? Demon Venerable Wuxia was a little uneasy. In the center of the lightning, Song Shi floated in midair and looked at the power of the talisman. He said in surprise, "Damn, this Nine Heavens Thunder Talisman is actually so powerful." As expected of a high-level talisman. The scene of the lightning dragon descending from the sky just now came from the talisman that had just been activated in his hand. This talisman's grade was very high, surpassing ordinary spirit talismans. It actually struck the Sky Demon Saint to the ground with a single strike. Ah! A painful roar came from the pit that was more than 1,000 meters in diameter. Then, a guy with a broken body walked out trembling. The Sky Demon Saint was actually not dead. However, he was in an exceptionally miserable state right now. His entire body was charred black, revealing his inhuman scaled body. He was leaning on the black dragon spear. The spear, which originally had a powerful aura, was also dimming at this moment. Its spiritual power had been greatly damaged. In fact, if not for this black dragon spear blocking a portion of the power of lightning, the Sky Demon Saint might very well have been blasted to death on the spot. At this moment, even if he wasn't dead, he was seriously injured. Even his head was about to split open. A few cracks had been created by the power of thunder, extending all the way to his body. It looked like his body was about to shatter. In addition, one of his eyes had been shattered by the lightning. At this moment, he was completely blind and looked a little terrifying. Your physical body is quite tough. You're still alive after that. You're quite capable. Song Shi looked coldly at the severely injured Sky Demon Saint. But this is also good. Now I am able to kill you. Do you still have the strength to kill my family and friends? You're good. You're very good. The Sky Demon Saint gritted his teeth. Even his words were a little abnormal. Thanks for the compliment. Song Shi raised his hand and threw a punch. The divine light that filled the sky shone brightly, as if a god had descended. Boom! That woe of them exchanged a punch. This time, the Sky Demon Saint actually did not crush Song Shi. In fact, after blocking the punch, he was actually forced back by Song Shi. It could be seen how terrible his current state was. Even if it was not compared to when he first escaped, he had at least retreated a lot, so much so that he could not suppress Song Shi. Look, you're about to collapse. Since you're so tired, why don't you just lie down? Song Shi did not show mercy and used the 6 demon suppression fist with all his might. Mortal Realm, Wraith Realm. Every punch was comparable to a late-stage soul transformation realm attack. After one punch, Song Shi felt that he was not satisfied. The bloodlight all over his body burned, and he directly used the Heavenly Demon Disintegration technique to further increase his explosive power. Boom! 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 Amidst this desperation, Song Shi's explosive power reached the perfected soul transformation realm. The injured Sky Demon Saint was actually no match for Song Shi. He was surrounded and beaten by Song Shi. Blood kept flowing from the corner of his mouth, and the cracks on his body became deeper and deeper. Truly, even a tiger can be bullied by a dog when it's down. The Sky Demon Saint roared furiously. He had never expected that he would still be severely injured by the ant in his eyes after his restoration. In particular, this ant's strength had increased greatly, so much so that his current strength was clearly much stronger than when he had escaped, and he was actually suppressed by this person. After fighting for a while, cracks appeared all over Song Shi's body. His body had reached its limit. If he did not give up a portion of his body now, he would not be able to withstand it and die. "I'm gonna crack," Song Shi shouted in a low voice, but he did not stop. Instead, he put everything on the line. Last punch. His fist emitted a resplendent divine light that was like an explosion of the sun. It blasted crazily in front of the Sky Demon Saint, but the latter raised his hand to block it. The ground sank, creating a huge pit, and terrifying aftershocks spread. Bang! Song Shi completely split open and exploded first, turning into bloody foam that filled the sky. This was due to the Heavenly Demon Disintegration technique. His body could not withstand it and cracked. This was also the first time he had used a secret technique to kill himself. It could be seen how powerful the Sky Demon Saint was. His foundation was really too high. A skinny camel was ultimately still bigger than a strong horse. He had directly exhausted him to death. Ding! Congratulations on dying from splitting your essence, ki, and spirit. Physique plus 3000. You have absorbed strength from death and obtained 10,000 freedom attribute points. In the notification, Song Shi received a portion of the rewards and then revived in front of the Sky Demon Saint. The Sky Demon Saint felt especially upset when he saw that Song Shi was unharmed. He could keep killing this guy, but he was also constantly expending energy, and his condition was getting worse and worse. Is he really the reincarnation of an immortal? He has immortal treasures to protect his life, so he won't die. When he encounters some special situations, he can even use his ace in the hole, trump card, to deal with me. The Sky Demon Saint's confidence wavered a little. He had never met such an opponent before. Even the Sword Sage who had defeated and sealed him back then could not compare. Go on, I'll crack you open sooner or later. Song Shi did not hesitate to continue using the Heavenly Demon Disintegration technique. He could not let the Sky Demon Saint leave now. Otherwise, the Sky Demon Saint would go after his family and friends. Boom! The battle continued. Song Shi's cultivation level was much lower than the Sky Demon Saint's. One was at the nascent soul realm, while the other was at the void refinement realm. They were 2 major realms apart. Therefore, even if his physique had been raised to the level of the other party with the help of the system, without enough dharmic powers, he would only have an empty shell and would not be able to unleash the full power of his body. He had to use a forbidden technique to burn his potential and force himself to increase his explosive power in order to fight the injured Sky Demon Saint. The earth-shattering collision continued, but the Sky Demon Saint's condition was declining. His recovery ability was actually very strong, but it was incomparable to Song Shi's. Not to mention his injured state, his current situation was actually getting worse and worse. Song Shi cracked again and again, but each time, he lasted longer and longer, while the Sky Demon Saint gradually fell into a disadvantageous position. Broken stove, comma here, after the other party had died many times. The Sky Demon Saint could not take it anymore and had no choice but to call for the Purgatory Demonic Furnace's help. The Black Dragon Spear had already been damaged when it collided with the Nine Heavens Thunder Talisman. It could not unleash any power for the time being. He could only use the Broken Furnace.